want to talk about like the progressions and reads part of this,
Mhm.
and how you teach it. You got quarterbacks every year, like you said, you got old ones, new ones, some in the middle of the process. How are you teaching progressions and reads? Is it on the field? Is it a mix of online classwork? What do you do?
Yeah, no, it's definitely a mix. Early on in my career, I was 100% progression read, air raid. I do finagle that a little bit. There's a few things where we man read it, but if it's a man read, they gotta know who the man is, but they gotta know why. But on progression reads, even before they hit the field, they should be able to tell me the progression. We're watching, if we're learning shallow, they should know shallow dig swing. And they should be able to tell me that even before they understand it. They should know that. If I look at a freshman quarterback after he's been in a meeting with me, you know, I should be able to look at him and ask him, hey, what's the read on shallow dig swing? All right, great. He might not have any clue what the hell that means, but he at least should know the words. Because once you have the words memorized, now it's easy to put it out there. All right, it's shallow dig swing because I want you to look at the shallow first, then your dig. And again, that goes back to training their feet and their eyes to go with the reads. We do our little footwork drills. That's one of the things we do is we make them say it and we make them move their feet and eyes to the read. So even on air, I'm snapping the ball to them and they're going, shallow, and then they're popping their body dig, and then they're popping up the swing. And they're having to go through and actually move their body to visualize where those receivers would be even before there's a receiver. And so, yes, we are trying to create muscle memory. We're trying to create neural pathways so they have those progressions, built into their head. They never go away.
Love it, love it. And then obviously you're just repping the piss out of it on the
Yeah, oh my
field.